What's up, Kerbal Knots? This is NOELonPC, head of the Experimental Research Division here at the Kerbal Space Program. Actually, I'm the only person in the Experimental Research Division, because here we are in 1950 Kerbin. We are stuck in the past. Little future Mitke and future Gregvis. Yeah, there they are. Oh, they're engineers. I didn't know that. Okay. Are stuck in the past. 1950s. They've backwards engineered the Eclipsium technology. Oh, so they're actually making some headway in random things. Okay, that's cool. Yes, they've backward engineered. So yeah, we've got some upgrades already here. Good for them. Good for them. We got a shit ton of funding from the United Kerbal States of Kerbmerica's government. $25 million boost. So there are some upgrades I think we have to do. Yeah, okay, we're going to upgrade that building. And doing it again. There we go. Now we can do EVAs. We can do spacewalks. We need to eventually do that, so we might as well just do it now. Yeah, why not? Beautiful. Max parts. Obviously, we want to build more parts. We're going to upgrade that. What do we got here? Upgrade. Why not? Why not? You know what? Let's go ham. Let's just go ham. We need this funding because these parts that we're going to put on craft cost this same currency. So we don't want to be going like super overboard. And we just spent like we just spent half our budget pretty much. Like 35% of our budget. But we're upgraded. Okay, so look at that. It's 1950 and already we've got technologies from the past timelines 2014 type era. Jeez, okay. So Kerbinkind would not get onto the moon for like another 19 years or something, if it were 1950. So we could shoot for the moon and basically, we'd beat the space race, ironically. They wouldn't even start for like another 10 years or 15 years or something. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to build a lunar thing. Yeah, we can do it in a single lander. Okay, I thought we were going to have to go Apollo style maybe, like build a secondary little lander that would go down and come back. No, we don't have to do that. It'd be fun, but no, the rendezvous are a bitch. And this little guy will get home just fine. Okay, so we're going to make some asparagusing. This will be a good tutorial if you are just starting to play this game. You can literally just copy exactly what I'm doing if you've gotten at least to the parts category that I've got. This is crucial, is to put the fuel lines from the tank to the main body all the way around. Boink, 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 boink. Good, okay. Let's just put another... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that's pretty much, that's going to be like our braking stage. But if we're ultra efficient, like surprisingly efficient, they may still be there when we land. So I'm going to very carefully go around and try and stick some. There we go, right in the same place. Okay, so if we do have to land, we'll be okay. We'll have lots of legs to all touch down. Okay, perfect. Perfect. It's all coming together. I'm not going to stick a fairing kit around it. Oops. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Smooth game. Smooth. I'm not going to stick a fairing kit around it because I want to see what's going on in here the whole time. And they didn't back then. Do I even have fairing kit? Yeah, okay, I do, but we're not going to use it because it would be big and bulbous. Checkity check, check, checkity check. Let's just put some solar cells. Why is it sticking so far? It's like literally like 6 inches off the craft. Way to go, game. Way to go. Realism. Whatever. Pff, I don't fucking care. Lights? No, we won't come down on the dark side. That's silly. Maybe a battery or two. Battery. Check, check, checkity, check, check, check. Okay, now we got to get this thing up. Okay, once it is up, once it is up, it's going to need to get out of Earth's atmosphere, or out of Earth's orbit and into an orbit with Moon. Let's do that. Okay, I don't have the big engines, but I have human ingenuity. That's something Kerbals don't have. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's hide those a bit. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Oh, I could even put them way up under like that. That's weird. Let's not do that. Let's do this, and because they're sticking out a bit, I'm going to take advantage of that. And use some ties to get some rigidity. Let's see how high can this actually go. Can we go right to the top? Right to the top? Sweet. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Well, that might get us up. Let's just in case. Yeah, let's go on this side so we know they'll clear. Good, good. Boosters. Good. Let's take one of these. There we go. I was just too lazy to find it in the list. Gonna strap one on here to here, and maybe I'm gonna do two. One straight across pretty much. And one all the way up. Beauty. Okay, so that should, yeah, that should work. Let's stage this asshole. Those, and then those four. Yep, check. And then that and that at the same time. Check. Definitely not. What are you even saying? Those and those. Is that right? Yep. And then those four, because I did put the tube on. Yep, we're good. And then last stage and parachute. That looks like it makes complete and utter sense. Let's do this. This looks like it would be very wonky. There we go. Beauty. Oh, so cute. Maybe just one more, just in case. Perfect. What should we call this? A poopalo? Yeah, that works. We're gonna save, and we are gonna launch it. All right, let's just run headlong into this. Too much thinking just clouds the mind. You know, you just sometimes you just gotta run with it. All right, we don't have RCS yet, as in we don't have access to RCS yet, so I might as well just turn that off. We're pointing straight up. We're gonna throttle up. Let's fly this fucker. She flies good. She flies real good. She's getting a bit of lean on. That means the vectoring obviously isn't there yet. Oh, it doesn't even have vectoring, that's why. So we're basically on a straight up shoot. That's terrifying. We're basically like a firework. No, actually fireworks have more control. Yeah, I don't even know what we are. We're a missile? Probably closer to a missile than a firework. Even missiles have guidance. We're like a paper airplane. We're just gonna go wherever the wind and these rockets take us. Yeah, that's a metaphor that works. Well, speed's coming on fantastic. And with the command pods SAS, I can actually move the craft just a little bit. I was able to get it to roll over a little bit, but it's not stopping, so. Yeah, that's okay. Because we're running out of gas at a nice rate to this rollover. So this rollover is actually like, yeah, it's actually really natural and fluid and, aw, game. Aw, shucks. Thanks, game. Actually throttled back a little bit just to conserve a little bit of fuel because we're starting to get out of the thick, soupy atmosphere. Kerbmosphere. Going really fast for our next staging separation here. We're in perfect alignment. And I think I've got a little more control now. I still don't have vectoring. Yeah, no vectoring yet, but yeah, we got lots of fuel. And we got a little bit of SAS in the command pod to actually move us around. Yeah, I seemingly have control. So, this is good. This is very, very nice. It's very nice. The moon is literally right there. No, we would not be able to shoot to it. We're going to have to make an orbit. Let's just do that. We're just going to do it. We're at perfect 90. All right. Wish I could fast forward. We just got to wait this out. Let the speed build on. I'll save the EVA and spacewalk and stuff for when we get to the moon. I feel like that would be more scientifically appropriate. Let's stretch these legs a bit. Oh, yeah. And, oh, yeah, okay. We'll put them away. Speed still slowly building. Things are looking beautiful from up here. I'm sure a couple of Kerbins down there have set their alarms and been notified that we're zooming overhead and are looking up and anticipating our arrival, trying to find us amongst the clouds. All right, that should be appearing on the other side any second. There we go. Just got to make a big enough orbit that we won't get sucked back down. And we can shoot for the moon. All right. Just want to get to a high enough number that we can actually fast forward. That should do it. Good enough. Okay. So we're going to zoom around to, ironically, apoapsis. Good. The farther away from the Earth you are, the less of a hold gravity has on you. So fuel goes a little bit farther the farther you are. So it looks like somewhere right around apoapsis actually is where we're going to want to burn. Ironically, we're going to F5 quick save. Oh, we went the wrong way. Turn back. There we go. Throttling up again. Trying to push that periapsis. Let's see how fast we're using that fuel. Barely. Yeah, it's barely touching it. All right, now we just got to get that apoapsis out. And then do some fast forwarding. And we should get to the moon. All right, we're just going to make a tiny course correction. And we should hit the moon. The moon. Probably should have just set up a maneuver in the first place, but I'm pretty good at just eyeballing it, and I only missed by a fraction. Off by an inch, off by a mile. Well, when you're off by an inch in Kerbal knotting, you are off by bajillions of miles. Okay, I think we are very close. Good enough. Yep, good enough. Fine by me. I only need a split second of orbit to make an orbit, because I'm a champion at orbiting. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get you, Moon. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Get back here. Get back here. You son of a bitch. All right, we just gotta slow down a bit. We should be able to start bending that line down. Is that moving? Yeah, I guess it is. We're looking for that blue circle to start sort of creeping around, and then we want it to make a ring around the moon. And that means we're orbital. Let's check on our fuel. I have a feeling we're lugging around empty fuel. No, not yet. Wow, yeah, that's going a long way. Orbit's a little low. We're off, you know, off by a degree, off by, you know, 350 miles. So this orange line is our orbit around the Earth, but this blue line is the new orbit, our moon orbit. It represents our moon orbit, which doesn't yet exist. Now it does. So that orange hypothetical line disappears because it's no longer legitimate or necessary, because the game now knows what we are trying to do. Let's make 100,000-ish. Good enough. Yes. Is there any fuel left? There's still tons. Okay. We're going to zoom around to periapsis, where we're going to apply the brakes. Perfect. Stop. You always want to stop a little early, because you'll notice we're actually going pretty fast, and you need some time to do the braking and whatnot. So you never want to start after periapsis or apoapsis. You always want to start, you know, press play before. Pro tip. Pro tip. We probably want to bring that down lower than 100,000. So we're going to be braking and landing somewhere over there. Okay, we're probably out of fuel. Quick save. On the... Oh, there's... That's funny. Every time I assume it's got to be empty by now, it fucking pulls another liter out of its bunghole. We could... No, never mind. I was going to say we could maybe land there, but no, I'm not landing on the edge of a hill. I've learned my lesson. We could probably land in that one. We could try anyways. All right, we will begin our slowdown. Now that, ironically, we're at the fastest part of our orbit, we'll begin braking. There we go. We just want to see that thing pop down into that crater. Good enough. Do another F5. Now they've got to be empty. You sons of bitches. They're just trying to make me look bad. They're just trying to make me look bad. I've had enough of your shit, game. I've had enough of your shit. Okay, we are screaming. We need to slow the F down. And of course this rocket isn't super powerful. We just got to get rid of some of this weight. There we go. Now that we're not towing all that weight with us, including the nose cones, the landing legs, the hose, etc., etc. Okay, we're in space. There's no atmosphere up here, so we can drop the legs whenever we want. You wouldn't want to drop the legs early if you were landing on Earth or anything like that, because they might just blow off, basically. All right, we are solid. All right, going to do an F5, because there's a good chance we're going to hit the ground. We have to save fuel. We can't just be burning fuel for the sake of burning fuel. We want to be, you know, burning right at the last second and then touching the ground, because we need as much fuel as we can to get home. Yeah. Yeah, we got to get this fucker home. Otherwise, Jeb is stranded up here. And then we have to send the embarrassing rescue mission. I'm basically applying the brakes to try and drop us straight down. Almost. Let's get a little closer. Oh, cannot warp well below. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. Okay, the shadow's going to be somewhere around here. I thought I saw it. No, that was just a piece of... Yep, there it is. Thought it was a piece of dust on my monitor for a second. Okay, we started a little late, but that's the point. That's the point. This is to conserve fuel, and it fucking worked. Brilliant. And we are down. We're down. And we're down safely. Even better. All right, F5, because we got lots of fuel left. We did great getting here. Now he finally gets to do... Oh, neat. Okay, so the SAS is reliant on there being a pilot in there. I'm not sure why. But I guess the... Oh, look how happy he is. I guess the SAS is actually just him holding on the joystick. He is a happy fella. Let's take a screenshot. Beauty. And beauty. All right. You always take a couple just in case he blinked. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is beautiful. And we weren't supposed to get here for another 19 years. Let's hope that doesn't cause a butterfly effect ripple in the space-time continuum that leads to Kerbin's demise. Oh, we did not take a sample. We could fly down there, but I'm sure the sample wouldn't be much different than it is right here. We're going to keep this data, take surface sample, EVA report, and we're going to plant a flag. Because why the fuck wouldn't we? All right, you plant that flag, you little dude. You plant that fucker. There we go. That's a much better screenshot. Beauty. Okay. Let's get little Jib the fuck home. Because he misses Kerbin already. Alright, we need to find 90. 90. F5 quick save. Gears up. Just gonna pop up a bit. I want to keep that orbit nice and flat at about 90. Where's Kerbin? Kerbin's behind us. Great. 25 should work. We're going to zoom out to 25. There's not a ton of gravitational attraction out here, so we're not slowing down a whole lot. So it's worth it to come out here where the gravity isn't much and do the rest of our Orbit creation. Back into full burn. All right, we're going to burn out to Apo again. Point back into the wind. Doing a little burn. Doing this all manually. I would definitely suggest doing maneuvers. But I'm just hardcore like that. Okay, we are going to burn. We're accelerating. Going to use that gravitational pull to our advantage. And now we're going to burn hard. Are we? We're like in an eclipse there for a second. It was kind of dark. It's very cool. Why is it going that way? Okay, we're going to have to make a maneuver. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so we only have to burn for 8 seconds. Yeah, that's easy peasy. Okay. We just got to get to it. Okay, we have 8 seconds to find the mark. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. All right, we just got to burn for 8 seconds. Yeah, that works. Awesomer. Thanks. Thanks, game. I like it when it makes it easy for me. Still got lots of fuel left for this speed shedding phase. All right. Gonna come back around to Apo. Definitely want to get closer. The farther you are away, the more efficient the engines are. There we go. So yeah, little bits of fuel are bringing this thing in really quick because we're not really attached to anything gravitationally. We're basically on our own devices out here. So let's do a... Let's see, is that the light side? That is the light side. So we could just bring it right down to like 20 and let it just enter the Earth's atmosphere that way. Yeah, let's try it. F5 quick save. Don't need that. Do a zoom. I think we're upside down. Yeah, that looks better. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make you curve. This is taking a really long time. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, that is so creepy. It looked like collision course. That was so terrifying. Look at that. Doesn't it look like we're going right in? But not at that angle. Okay. So we are skimming across the Kerbal sphere, Kerbmosphere. Pick the nose up, so if we do sort of touch down on it, hopefully the whole craft will act like a wing and create a bit of lift. I think that's Cape Canaveral territory. It is. Imagine if we came down right on it. That'd be super ironic. Hardcore mode achieved. So no, we missed. But that's cool. I'm cool with this. We're coming down in a flat-ish section, so we can actually keep the lander on. Landing mode engaged. Waiting for that parachute to come out. Let's put on a little bit of thrust just to be like a manual air brake. I can see our shadow. I expect that was going to say, I expect that to open soon. All right, we are golden. So we did it. We beat the United States and the Russians to the moon by 19 years, I think. Yeah, that should be right. Sounds right. And we didn't, not a scratch on them. Perfect. Like a boss. All right, let's see how much science we get for this. I'm very interested to see the fund count. All right, we got 683 science. Nice. We got 3,000 funds. Okay, that was a lot back then. That would buy like a house or like a really fancy car. Like, keep that in mind. And Jeb got to level 1. Awesome. Guys, I hope you like the video. I hope you share the video. I hope you comment on the video. I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope you guys have a great 2015. And
cheers, motherfuckers.